Lonely Boy was a really exciting record for me to work on, and that was the first time that I think you and I kind of musically bonded on your music. We weren't just hired hands in Linda's band or something.
No,
and that was an
real
exciting record, and that was your breakthrough record. So if you can, just do it from what inspired you to write it through our rehearsals right on through, and I think everybody would love to hear it.
Yeah, Lonely Boy was originally, I wrote this on the piano, and the bridge was a very soft thing. Goodbye, Mama. Anyway, that's how I brought it into the rehearsal. But when I was writing it, I thought, well, this is going to be like one of these 20-minute singles. But it wasn't, I didn't know what I was really writing about, in any particular way. After 3 minutes, I got bored. I went, that's it. That's enough. Yeah, it's just kind of some weird sibling rivalry thing. We went into rehearsal, which was really a real band situation at that point with Linda's band, which was you.
What, about 70?
75? No, 75 or maybe end of 75, 76.
Yeah.
And we were touring a lot with Linda, and I was opening up for Linda. It was Mike Watts, yourself.
Yeah, and there was, I believe it was Waddy Wachtel, you.
Waddy Wachtel, Dan Dugmore, Kenny Edwards, and Brock Walsh.
Yeah, killer band.
And we were touring a lot, so we would record in between the tours, basically. The main contributors in the band, you and Waddy, were particularly influential.
Obnoxious?
That too, but you used to play Led Zeppelin stuff in the back of the bus all the time, which I loved, and I listen to that now, and I can smell the back of the bus. Anyway.
You brought a piece of the bus home with you.
It was a fun time. It was a really fun time. But in the rehearsals, you were kind of organizing the whole drum part, which is a very big part of it, especially how it starts, because I had gone like blank, dun, 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 1, 2, dun, dun, dun. But later on, people were saying, if you don't know that's 1, you can't tell where 1 is until the drums come in. They get down playing the 4. And I went, oh, I see. It sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da.
Sounds corny when it's flipped over like that.
And then then when the drums come in, you're going, what is happening? And then Waddy and you, and I think Kenny agreed or whatever it was, said, instead of this quiet bridge, why don't we kick it up a notch? Let's rock and roll. And so it completely changed the bridge to this sort of solo. I could add the little Goodbye Mamas and stuff as asides and stuff, and Waddy played a solo, and you were playing just heavy-duty drum stuff, and it was great. And we cut the song, and Peter said, I've heard you guys play this live, because we played it live in the show, and I think you can do it better. And we went out for another month on a tour and played it some more, and we used to get standing ovations in the middle of the song, because it was very exciting. Even though we were still going, it was like, and so we knew we had something. So we went and cut it twice. I would give anything to hear the first version. That record was more or less live. The strings were added later. So we cut the song again, and that was the one that was released.